Godawari.
Okay. Now 20. Okay. So we have been talking about uh, paragraph writing. Yes, paragraph. How to write a an effective paragraph भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ we have been or I have been teaching to you since yesterday. The same things again. I will like to continue the same once we get the topics. See, we have given topics. हामीलाई topics दिएकै हुन्छ एउटा. If not, we just write the titles. Yes, topics लेख एउटा paragraph लेख advantage and disadvantage of smoking, maybe uses and misuse of the mobile phones to the students. यस्तै issues त हुन्छ नि हैन हामीलाई दिने भनेको हेर. Or the advantages of how can we use internet or how can internet can how internet can be useful for the students को लागि इन्टरनेटहरु कसरी युजफुल हुन सक्छ यिनै इश्यूजहरुमा चाहिँ हामीलाई प्याराग्राफ एउटा केही दिन सक्छ जहाँसमा हामीलाई दिने भनेको छि something like that. So how we write, the first things we write is the topic sentence as we discussed yesterday. Topic sentence. Yes, topic sentence we write, and this topic sentence sentence can be simple लेख्न सकिन्छ त्यस्तो धेरै टप खालको के खालको हामीले लेख्नु पर्दैन. Are writing a simple एउटा example लिन्छौ भने suppose we are writing a topic about the dog. I mean basic level मा गएको है म. A dog को बारेमा you are writing an a top paragraphs लेख्दैछौ भने what can we write there? A dog can be a useful animals. Yes, हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं भने एउटा simple topic sentence भनेको dog can be a useful animals. Dog चाहिँ के हुन सक्छ एउटा useful animals चाहिँ हुन सक्छ. Yes, or a dog is a useful animals. Dog चाहिँ के हो एउटा useful animal हो. त्यसरी this way we can write the topic sentence. हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं topic sentence चाहिँ लेख्न सक्छौं हेर. So what will be then what we write after it or त्यस पछाडी useful animals भनेर तिमीले topics मा लेख्यौ भने चाहिँ see dog is a useful animals भनेर when you write in the topics, yes, a useful animals, a useful animal. If you write here in a topics, then what we write, what is there in the paragraph. अब हामी paragraph मा चाहिँ details मा चाहिँ के लेख्छौं त? Then we write how a dog is a useful animal. Useful dog चाहिँ भन्ने कुरा we try to prove it. हामी prove गर्न खोज्छौं throughout these paragraphs. त्यो paragraph भरि simple है यो मैले basic level मा गएको. अब हामीलाई computer, internet or global warming or virus, this may be the topics they can access, right? Or health issues or the issues that we have been discussing in the what is called each units. प्रत्येक युनिटमा डिस्कस गरेका युनिट थुप्रै छन्. स्पोर्ट्सको कुरा छ, ह्युमर एन्ड सटायर, सो वी हैव हेल्थ इश्यूज वी हैव बीन डिस्कसिङ हियर, कल्चरल इश्यूज जे पनि हुन सक्छ प्याराग्राफ त हामीलाई सोध्ने चाहिँ जातमा. तर तिनै इश्यूजको बारेमा एउटा प्याराग्राफ लेख भन्दाखेरि त्योसँग रिलेटेड टु द्याट टपिक्स we try to write. हामीले लेख्नुपर्ने चाहिँ त्यही नै हो हेर एउटा प्याराग्राफ राइटिङमा चाहिँ हेर टपिक चाहिँ मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट हो त्यस पछाडि टपिक सेन्टेन्स चाहिँ then we just try to describe. अब हाम्रो मिस्टेक चाहिँ sometimes we find the mistakes in just choosing the or while explaining we try to write details just going beyond that topics. कहिले काहीँ के गर्दिन्छौँ भने हामी त्यो टपिक्स युजफुल एनिमल्स भनेर टपिक सेन्टेन्स लेखिरहेछौँ लेख्न चाहिँ हामी के लेखिदिन्छौँ ए कुनै we try to explain other animal instead of the dog को साटो हामी or even यसको साटो if we have written what is called eatery is a yesterday लेखेको थिएँ नि मैले yes हिजो हामीले लेखेका थियौँ नि eatery चाहिँ एउटा चाहिँ के हो good place हो to live in हैन बस्नको लागि चाहिँ eatery चाहिँ एउटा राम्रो ठाउँ हो yes when we have written this as a topic sentence यदि हामी favorable place to live in भनेर eatery is a favorable place to live in भनेर हामीले टपिक सेन्टेन्स लेख्यौं भने अब how अब तर त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामीले we cannot make a mistake just writing about the run or maybe new works or other places को अब unnecessary description चाहिँ हुनु भएन त्यहाँ त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो के हुन्छ अब युजलेस हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ proper paragraph writing हुँदैन suppose we are writing a paragraph about what is called internet influence of internet अथवा तिम्रो फेभरेट कमेडियन्स को बारेमा लेख भनेर एउटा प्याराग्राफ लेख भनेर क्वेशन पनि छ नि दिएको छ भने या इट्स बेटर टु राइट समवन लाइक हिजो सुनाएको थियो अशोकले अर्को कसले पनि ले भन्दै थियो हैन अब त्यसरी एउटा पार्टिकुलर केदार घिमिरे कसले भन्नु एकजनाले के इफ यु आर स्टिक्स अन हैन अब त्यसरी एउटा ठ्याक्कै उसकै बारेमा मात्रै फोकस गरेर जानु पर्यो हामी वी क्यान नट गो बियोन्ड इट त्यो एउटा प्याराग्राफ राइटिङ अब फाइनल कुरा एउटा कुरा भन्न चाहिँ छोडेको थिएँ मैले भन्न थोरै भनेको थिएँ एन्ड फाइनल्ली देयर विल बी कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्स हुन्छ है त्यहाँ एउटा कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्स लेख्नुपर्छ हेर ओके कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्स ह्याज सम इम्पोर्टेन्स अब तिमीहरूको एन्सर चेक गर्दाखेरि यो कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्स लेखेको छ कि छैन त भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ वी ट्राई टु चेक इट हामी चेक गर्दाखेरि जेन्युनली चेक गर्दा चाहिँ वी ट्राई टु फाइन्ड इट यो चाहिँ हेर्न खोज्छौँ हामी हेर सो how it is important see so how we write the concluding sentence our concluding sentence पनि केही पनि it is not the new things नयाँ कुरा केही पनि हैन र what you have written there in the what is called the first one सुरुमा तिमीले जुन लेखेको हुन्छौ फर्स्ट सेन्टेन्समा जे लेखेको हुन्छौ the same things you try to write there त्यही कुरा चाहिँ तिमीले त्यहाँ रिराइट गर्ने हो जम्मा जम्मै in a synonymous way अब के चाहिँ भने जस्ताको त्यस्तै चाहिँ होइन कम्तीमा त्यो मिनिङ चाहिँ ठ्याक्कै त्यो आउनु पर्यो ह्युमेरियस एक्टर हो हैन कमेडियन एक्टर हो भनेर माथि लेखेको छौ भने हिलारियस एक्टर हो भनेर लेखेको छ भने तलतिर ह्युमरस एक्टर हो लभेबल एक्टर हो लभड बाइ केयर बाइ ठ्याक्कै सिनोनियम जस्तो त्यही मिनिङ प्रोभाइड्स गर्ने खालको सेन्टेन्स चाहिँ टपिक सेन्टेन्समा लेखेको सेन्टेन्सलाई थोरै टर्न एन्ड ट्विस्ट गरेर वी हेभ टु राइट द कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्स इट इज नेसेसरी है फेरि फ्याक्ट बिचमा चाहिँ छोड्दिने हैन त्यो हामी कहिलेकाहीँ गल्ती गर्छौं के गर्छौं भने लास्टमा गएर चाहिँ हतार हुन्छ के हुन्छ हामीलाई वी फर्गेट टु राइट द कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्स त्यो एउटा सेन्टेन्स चाहिँ वी हेभ टु राइट व्हाइल राइटिङ इट त्यो लेख्दाखेरि हामीले चाहिँ शुड नट फर्गेट है बिर्सिन चाहिँ पाइँदैन त्यो इट इज नेसेसरी त्यो चाहिँ नेसेसरी हुन्छ कन्क्लुडिङ सेन्टेन्सको इट हेज सम भ्यालु छ त्यसको हेर इन अ राइटिङ प्याराग्राफ राइटिङ सो जस्ट बी केयरफुल अबाउट इट त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ तिमीहरू केयरफुल भएर लेख्नु ओके while writing the concluding sentence लेख्दाखेरि चाहिँ ओके दिस इज अल अबाउट द प्याराग्राफ यिनै कुराहरू हुने प्याराग्राफ्सको बारेमा नथिङ एल्स अरु केही पनि छैन वेल हामी लर्न गर्न सक्छौं बेसिक कुरा यिनै हो केही छ इज देयर एनी क्वेशन्स यु वान्ट टु आस्क अबाउट द प्याराग्राफ बीचमा के लेख्छौ भनेको त हिजो डिटेल कुरा गरे सपोर्टिङ डिटेल्सहरु लेख्ने हो हामीले नि सपोर्टिङ डिटेल्स मीन्स अप्ठ्यारो त्यो सपोर्टिङ डिटेल what it is means no just write the idea that are related to the topics useful anyway how it is useful anyway how eatery is a favorable place to live how internet is a useful tools for the students see how the global warming is affecting the human lives so it may be and length. There may be the questions of length. तिमीहरुको दिमागमा कति लामो लेख्ने त सर यो त धेरै कुरा भन्नुभयो तपाईले. Or it may be the longer. No, we can't write the long paragraph. त्यति लामो paragraph लेख्नु हुँदैन. While writing the paragraph, it should be the short one. छोटै लेखिन्छ paragraph भनेको. अब IELTS को स्ट्यान्डर्ड अनुसार चाहिँ 10 सेन्टेन्स भन्दा चाहिँ नबढाउनु भन्छ. सेन्टेन्स है, इट्स नट अ लाइन. लाइन चाहिँ होइन. मैक्सिमम 10 सेन्टेन्स भन्दा एउटा प्याराग्राफमा नलेख्नु भन्छ. उसको रुल अनुसार चाहिँ इट डिपेन्ड्स अन, इट मे बी 10 9 8 sentences, means one sentence maybe 2 lines 3 line sentence हुन सक्छ एउटा सेन्टेन्स भनेको चाहिँ. ओके, सो जस्ट बी केयरफुल अबाउट इट. यिनै कुराहरु तिमीले नोटिस गरेर लेख्यो भने यु क्यान राइट अ गुड प्याराग्राफ्स. ओके, दिस इज अल अबाउट द प्याराग्राफ. क्लास 11 कै कुरा हो यो तिमीहरुको. 12 मा चाहिँ होइन, यो डिटेलमा 11 मै पढ्नु पर्ने कुरा हो यो चाहिँ. एनीवे, केही छ? इज देयर एनीथिङ यु वान्ट टु आस्क मी अबाउट इट? David, Ramesh, is there anything? Okay, I don't think so. Okay, so go to the next one then. अब यिनीहरु प्रेजेन्टरहरु आज कोही पनि आए जस्तो लागेन. कोही आयो प्रेजेन्टरहरु हिजोको? Anyone? अशोक कोही आएको छ प्रेजेन्ट गर्नेहरु, हिजो प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने भनेर हामीले सोचेकोहरु?
नो सर. नो सर.
No, we have not seen anyone. Okay, then go to the text. Text में जब हामी we continue the course. Okay, then maybe they will come. If they comes, then let's listen there. If not, then we continue the course. Next time we'll listen theirs. Okay, so look at the book again. What's this? English. Just take out the book, eh? Okay, write a paragraph narrating any events from your lives when you were involved in contagious laughters. त्यस्तो खालको एउटा narrates गरौ भनेर paragraph लेख भनेको छ. So we just try to write a topic sentence first to make it good. यसलाई राम्रो बनाउन चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ, सुरुमा चाहिँ टपिक सेन्टेन्स चाहिँ राम्रो क्रिएट गर्न सक्नु पर्यो. इट हेल्प अस. त्यसले चाहिँ हामीले के गर्छ, सहयोग गर्छ टु मेक द गुड टपिक सेन्टेन्स हैन, राम्रो प्याराग्राफ राइटिङ गर्नको लागि चाहिँ. Okay, so it is one. Okay, so topics में दिनु पर्छ प्याराग्राफ लेख्दा. No, topics चाहिँ पर्दैन उज्जवल. Yes, it is not needed है. तर टपिक सेन्टेन्स चाहिँ लेख्नु पर्यो भन्न खोजेको मैले. टपिक्स मा उल्लेख के गरेको छ, जस्तै यहाँ त अब निड अनुसार होला. अब जस्तै डगको बारेमा लेख, हो त्यस्तो इन्टरनेट्सको बारेमा इफेक्टको क्वेशन त उसैले दिएको हुन्छ नि त, के को बारेमा लेख भनेर. इट डिपेन्ड्स अन हैन, त्यो उसले दिएकै हुन्छ के को बारेमा लेख भनेर. देन वी क्यान राइट द टपिक सेन्टेन्स. टपिक सेन्टेन्स चाहिँ नेसेसरी हो, लेख्नै पर्छ. टपिक चाहिँ अब यो सानो क्लासमा चाहिँ पढ्थ्यो, अहिले नै त यहाँ निड हो भएको देखिँदैन हैन. Okay, then write a description. This one we have already done. The down one also we finish. हामीले यो तलको पनि सक्यौं. Yesterday हामीले गर्यौं नि हैन, यो बी को पनि सबैले प्र्याक्टिस गर्यौं हैन हामीले. We have already completed it. Now go to the next one. हामी नेक्स्ट मा जाउँ. what emotions do the following expression? You can do by yourself, right? यो तिमीहरू आफै गर्नु. It is not, I am not engaged. यसमा रोकिन मैले. Now go to the next units. It's called the land of plenty. It's a beautiful units. And what kind of things do you throw away from your home as a trash? Okay, these are the questions. Just discuss for a short. Kripa Karpi, are you there, Kripa? Kripa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this question goes to you. What kind of things do you throw? Yes, mostly from your home as a trash. Trash ko रूपमा mostly what kind of thing do you throw away from your home as a trash? फोर को रूपमा तिम्रो घरबाट के कुराहरू फाल्छ भने?
Which we don't need.
Sorry?
Which we don't need.
Okay.
Which is not needed.
Which you don't need in your home, okay? Or
Yes.
which yeah, we don't need in our home. हाम्रो घरमा जुन कुरा चाहिँ हामीलाई आवश्यक पर्दैन त्यो कुरा चाहिँ we throw it as a dot. Okay, good. While being specific, normally what sort of things do we throw away? Sorry?
Sir?
Normally, while okay, just take the name of
From
this.
which item? मतलब कस्तो type?
जस्तै हामी generally चाहिँ this text is based on the context of the abroads है. अब abroads हैन, अहिले पनि city एरियाहरुमा तिर चाहिँ अब के खालको ट्रेन्ड आइसक्यो भने when we buy the new TV, we do not keep the old one inside the home. Yeah, we do not keep it inside the home. So हामी घर भित्र चाहिँ राख्दैनौँ. Just hold on. Yes, you just read this first paragraphs, then I'll be back. म back हुन्छु ल. यो first paragraph पढ्दै गरेर ल सबैले.
Me?
Hello. Okay. मेरो फोन आयो अरे बिजी भयो So do you read it? पढ्यौ एकचोटि? प्रयुष आइपुगेछ त प्रयुष
Yes, sir.
सो खोइ त नि तिमी यति ढिलो आएर भयो यहाँ
यसरी कम्प्लिट भएको थिएन
सक्यौ
अँ।
ओके नाउ यु अघि सुरु गरेको हुने हुन्छ ल सुरु गर त 10 मिनेट खाए ओके यु स्टार्ट
एकछिन सर
शेयर भइरहेको छ
हाम्रो युनिट चाहिँ ह्युमन कल्चर हो अनि ह्युमन कल्चरमा यो ल्यान्ड अफ प्लेन्टी भन्ने टेक्स्ट दिएको छ which is written by James Follows.
Okay.
There are questions given in the text before we read, and the first question is, what kinds of things do you throw away from your home as a trash? And the answer is the things which are really very old and useless. I throw away from my home as trash. And second question is, do people pick up goods from the pile of trash for their personal use in Nepal? If yes, what do they usually pick up? The answer is yes, people pick up goods from the pile of the trash for their personal use in Nepal. They usually pick up the old metals, machineries items, bottles and cans, etc. And third question is it good to use such goods thrown by other? Why? No, it is not good to use such goods thrown by other because old goods always bother others through different means.
Okay. The Prayush, the first may out actually. Okay, the first question है अलिकति थोरै म क्लियर गराइदिन्छु ल सबैलाई. What kind of things do you throw away from your home as a trash? Mostly चाहिँ के भनेको छ भने mostly in European countries and American or developed countries चाहिँ मान्छेले once they buy the new things they do not keep their old trash in their home or old things in their home. Not exactly that much old है पुरानो पनि होइन केही पुरानो चीजहरु चाहिँ उनीहरुले त्यो रिप्लेस गरेको टाइम चीजहरु चाहिँ मोस्ट अफ द टाइम चाहिँ दे थ्रो अवे अनि त्यो एउटा प्रोपर प्लेसमा लगेर उनीहरु थ्रो गर्दिन्छन् एन्ड सम अदर पिपल्स युज इट त्यो म्याक्सिमम सुनिन्छ त्यो युएसए तिर चाहिँ तिम्रो जापानमा त उले यु लेटर अन टेल अस हामीलाई भनि नि हाल्छन् प्रयुषले सबै कुरा जापानको त स्टोरी नै आउँछ यहाँ अब युएस र युरोप तिर पनि टेबलहरु ठुलठुलो हैन कपबोर्ड्सहरु then tables and study tables and other things people collect it from the trash बाट collect गरेर they bring it back to their home and they use it reuse गरेको थुप्रै स्टोरीहरु we have a bachelor मा एउटा टेक्स्ट पनि थियो त्यहाँ पनि थुप्रै हेरेको छु मैले त्यो it has been seen त्यस्तो देखिन्छ हेर सो त्यो सेन्समा चाहिँ यो यसरी ओल्ड चीजहरु युजलेस हुन्छ अथवा हामी रियुज गर्छौं अथवा त्यस्तो गरेको अरूले लिनु ठीक हो कि होइन भन्ने आन्सर लेख्दा बेटर हुन्छ होला आई थिंक इज इट गुड टु युज सच गुड थ्रोन बाइ अदर्स भन्ने कुरामा चाहिँ इट डिपेन्ड्स अन है कन्ट्री टु कन्ट्री अब हाम्रोमा चाहिँ अब 4 वर्ष 3टा टिभी भइसकेको हुन्छ अलरेडी वी हैव 3 TVs in our home the old one and older one and the new one is एक दिन काम लाग्छ भन्दै we try to collect here. Mostly अब नेपालमा चाहिँ त्यो ट्रेन छ, but in other countries they throw it. एउटा sort of periphery. I just say to you एउटा scene. Okay, you continue now. Guys.
So what is human culture? Human culture means the social behavior and norms found in human society. And our text, the topic is the land of plenty, which means a utopia. Utopia means imaginary place that provides for all one's need. That is everything one or we require is available in the land of plenty. So
युटोपिया भनेको चाहिँ स्वर्गीय ठाउँ भनेको है. ओके, जहाँ चाहिँ देयर वी गेट वाट एभर वी वान्ट, हामी डिजायर गरेको छ पाउने. ओके, कन्टिन्यू.
In this text, James describes his knowledge and experience on the waste management system of Japan, who was just migrated from Malaysia to Japan. In the first paragraph of the text, we see a term, sodaigami. So what does sodaigami mean? Sodaigami means the oversized and bulky garbages. In Japan, it's sometimes used colloquially, that is informally, to describe husbands who have retired from the salaryman life and now spend their time around the house. James says, on sodaigami nights in Japan, we learn what kind of people we are. Basically, in sodaigami nights, people collect the garbage, people collect the trash from their homes and keep it in the specified place in the streets. So James says, on sodaigami nights in Japan, we learn what kind of people we are. You can see here, for 2 or 3 nights near the end of each month, they bring out the sodaigami. The people in the Japan bring out the sodaigami or trash into to the streets near the ends of each month. The neighbors of his residence Yokohama deposit their trash in the last 3 nights of the week at a specified place in the street. They were wrapped with clear cloth which looked like gifts. So here is the saying, the big garbages can be really big. It says, I have seen sofas, refrigerator, bookcases, chairs, bed frames, vacuum cleaners, and acetylene welding tank, and motorcycle, and numerous television sets in the sodaigami. These were articles no longer wanted around the house and too big for normal trash collection. So here you want to say that people in Japan, people prefer people don't prefer old things. If they for example, if they have a TV and they buy in the streets, it's sodaigami. The reasons for existing of sodaigami are the small size of typical Japanese house, which its lacks of attic, cellar, garage, or spare room. For example, when a new TV comes in and the old TV must go out. The another reason is the Japanese desire for freshness and purity. No one here really enjoys using something that has passed through on other people's hand. So they basically don't like using second-hand materials. There is a recycle shop in his neighborhood that sells used clothes and toys at cut rates. Presumably, someone must buy there since it mixes, but usually shoppers seem to scoot in embarrassment. Like they hate. It shows that how much they hate how much they hate using the second-hand goods or second-hand clothes or toys. He says, my Japanese friends seem to feel about buying a second-hand radio, lamp, or table the way that I would feel about buying someone else's socks. So he has shown the Japanese people hate towards using the second-hand materials. It is basically the Japanese culture. Okay. After their migration, the first Sodaigami night came shortly. He and his family moved into their current house. They had no furniture or anything except their clothes. Before coming from Malaysia, they auctioned all the spare items in their house, from frying pan and mosquito nets to half-used rolls of Scotch tape. Several customers were enthusiastically bidding for the shorts his sons had on. Basically, James wants to say that it was Japan is strange. Japan culture is strange. In Malaysia, they used to sell everything, the second-hand materials they used or half used, and the people in Malaysia used to buy them enthusiastically. He says it was painful to go from what the world to from that world to one in which we didn't have any household goods, couldn't bring ourselves to buy the overpriced new ones in the store, and then saw heaps of clean, new looking merchandise just sitting on the street. He said that it is really painful from that world. From that world means from Malaysia or from that culture where they used to sell everything, the second materials, and used to sell or buy, and from that world to now where he can see the new merchandise, new refrigerators, sofas on the street, but he can't take them and he has to buy the overpriced ones. They are quickly tired of eating, sitting, relaxing, studying, and performing all the other indoor activities on the floor without tables or chair while waiting for ship to come in. And then basically, they had no furniture, and they have no money to buy them at all. He lay sprawled on his stomach in front of his computer keyboard, attempting to type while resting his weight on the elbows, trying to cheer himself with mental images of Abraham Lincoln sparred before the fire as a boy. He finally decides to take a perfectly nice plastic lawn chair from the Sodaigami at night. Now, due to all the difficulties he and his family were facing, he finally decides to take a nice plastic lawn chair from the Sodaigami night, which he had seen while returning from train station. After that day, when he took the table, or what was that? When he took the lawn chair. After that day, they laid in as many provisions as they decently could: a shiny new bell for his son's bicycle, a small but attractive wooden cupboard, a complete set of wrenches and screwdrivers in a metal toolbox. Oh no, what is that? Oh no, height, cupboard, brass tool, and locker shoving tray. What a design. In any other culture, anyone would never believe these things were being thrown out. They have learned that they were not alone in their secret practice. That is there, okay, I'll correct it. And when their household shipment arrived, they give the lawn chair back to the pile, and later they bought a new color TV and gave back the black and white one. Basically, they are also following the same culture. When they bought a new chair, they gave back the back the launcher which they took from the Sodaigami and same as the TV. And he says we have learned that some Japanese to overcome their squeam, squeaminess about second-hand material. He wants to say that many Japanese are also doing the same thing as they are doing. So they who can afford the new overpriced furnitures, they take furnitures from Sodaigami. He says people must know that we are skimming and the Sodaigami, but if we do our best to be discreet about it, operating in the dead of night, everyone can pretend not to notice, and we bring no shame upon our kind. He says that people in the neighborhood must know that they were skimming the goods from Sodaigami. So he is quite ashamed that if anyone sees, so he try to operate at dead of night. So everyone can pretend. If the neighbors also see, they can pretend like they didn't see anything, and he doesn't have shame on their kind. Late one night on his back from train station, he saw two handsome bookcases and brought one secretly. After 15 minutes, went back to bring another, but it was already gone. He saw an old window of 50 overcoat with a crippled left leg was laboriously dragging the bookcase away towards Hitler. So he saw that people in the Japan also follow the same thing that he was doing. Thanks.
Okay. It's a good one. Anyway, he labored hard to make it, yes? So, Bryce, one summarize it from the first. In short,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
1 minute.
I know.
Action, sir. Action. My PC is quite slow. अगाडि भएको मैले नि तपाईलाई जीमेलमा पठाइदिएको छु हेर्नु त
पठाइदिएछ ठीक छ एकचोटि शेयर भएन
हुन्छ स्लो छ पेनेटिक्स 1 मिनेट
छोटोमा सर एकचोटि मेन पोइन्टहरुलाई एकचोटि क्लियर के अरे रिभाइज गरेर छोड न अगाडिको पढ्दैन के राइटर साइटहरुको त्यो भित्र भएको कन्टेन्टलाई मात्रै
रामा पाराना कस्तो भयो
त्यस्तै छ
कहिले यहाँ गएको छैन साँझ नडाले ओइ भाइ
यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ माम
आमै कस्तो
आमै ठिकै छ
सर
Okay, what does sodaigami means? Sodaigami means the oversized and bulky garbage. That garbages that is useless अथवा ठुलठुलो खालको यही फोटोले धेरै कुरा भन्नु पर्दैन and there is another meanings too. Sodaigami को अर्को पनि एउटा meaning देखे it is sometimes used colloquially to describe husbands who have retired from the celibate life and now spend their times around the house भनेको useless चाहिँ नभन्नु अलिकति अब त्यो टाइपको दुईटै मिनिङ चाहिँ यसले दिन्छ ओके एन्ड देयर इज अनदर वान ओके अन मेरोमा आएन योमा जेम्स सेको यो के भयो फेरि पार्टिसिपेन्ट भनेर यता लिएर हरायो अलिकति मास्तिर लानु मिल्छ
James says on Sodaigami nights in Japan we learn what kind of people we are
या नेक्स्ट गरौँ See, these were articles were no longer wanted around the house and too big for normal trash collections. Oh, normal trash collections हुन्छ नि डे टु डे हाम्रो घर अगाडिबाट नगरपालिकाको गाडीले or whatever they take it, yes, regular trash भन्दा ठुला and these items articles means items are not needed anymore in the homes. त्यस्तो खालकोलाई चाहिँ they are called the sodaigami and say near the end of the each month they bring out the sodaigami twice a week भनेको छ हप्तामा 2 महिनाको समयमा the neighbor of the resident Yokohama deposit their trash in the last 3 nights yeah it is written clearly last 3 nights of the week at a specific place in the streets बाटोको एउटा निश्चित तोकिएको ठाउँमा they were wrapped with a clear cloth with look like gift कस्तो देखिने गरी गिफ्ट जस्तो देखिने गरी उनीहरुले राख्दै हुन्छ Big garbage can really be big. He says, I have been so fast, refrigerator, bookcase, chair, अघि धेरै कुरा आयो next paragraph मा आऊ Okay, the small size of the typical Japanese house with its lack of attic, cellar, garage or spare room. When a new TV comes in the old one, we must go out. The Japanese desire for freshness and purity. No one here really enjoy using something that has passed through on others. Okay, continue. You got it. Kina फ्यालिन्छ त दुईटा रिजन दियो हैन He says my Japanese friend seems to feel about buying a second-hand radio, lamp or tables the way I would feel about buying the someone else sucks. अब के हो भने here the writer again compare his lifestyles Japanese cultures to the cultures of the Malaysia from where he had or he has migrated to. जहाँबाट चाहिँ उ चाहिँ माइग्रेटेड भएको थियो शिफ्ट भएको थियो त्यो एउटा कल्चर देखाउन खोजेको छ त्यस पछाडी ओके आई टाइम सक्यो म लिदिन यहाँदेखि नेक्स्ट टाइम थोरै हेरौँला केही छैन almost all of you know it धेरैले बुझिहाल्यो I have also I can show you thank you so much प्रवेश तिमीलाई अत्यधिक धन्यवाद छ अब शिवको चाहिँ हामीले we cannot see हामीले हेर्न पायौँ न शिवको चाहिँ आज maybe he has some electricity problem तिमीले नि सुनायो अघि electricity problem छ भनेर next day means next week we'll try again the same one okay अब हामी अर्को हप्ताको लागि चाहिँ ग्रामर पनि छँदैछ देन विल कन्टिन्यू द अदर दिस च्याप्टर यो च्याप्टर कन्टिन्यू गरौँ ल थ्यांक यू बाई बाई सबैलाई बाई बाई है